Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about why I disagree with God on generational curses. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it real with you. When it comes to generational curses, bro, I don't agree with God for allowing generational curses. I do not agree with him. You know what I'm saying? I do not agree with God on generational curses. Really, I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't agree with God on generational curses, and I also don't agree with God on collateral damage. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to explain what I mean, because you could disagree with God, bro, on a lot of things, and you still love God, though. You could disagree with God on a lot of things and still follow God. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that from Tiario, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to talk about, man, like, why I disagree with God on generational curses, bro. Really, like, just any form of collateral damage. And for some people who may wonder, like, what is collateral damage? It's when innocent people get hurt in like a crossfire of aiming for one wicked person. Does that make sense? So the reason why I don't agree with God on generational curses is because, bruh, be real. Why? Why would a kid have to suffer for things they ain't do? The generational curses of their family and their parents. The kid is not their parents. You know what I'm saying? So why does God allow the kid to suffer for things they ain't do? And then sometimes the suffering would take so many years of suffering based off of what the parents did or what the generation did or something, bro. How can I agree with that, bro? Why is God allowing innocent people to suffer for some things that other people done did before them, bro? To me, that doesn't make sense, bro. And I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with keeping it real with God, bro. There's nothing wrong with being honest with God, bro. I do not agree with this one, bro. Why is the kid suffering for what the parent did? If the kid did not do those actions, the kid did not do those actions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much it's like God is allowing the kids to catch the strays. That's what I was saying, bro. It's not fair. God is allowing the kids to catch what you call collateral damage. And then sometimes it feel like God just be punishing the parent to their kid. You know what I'm saying? It's like God just be like raining down fire and brimstone on the parent through their kids and stuff. But what if you are one of those kids, bro? You see how unfair that is, bro? What if you are one of those kids to whereas God is raining down fire and brimstone on your parents through you? Through me? What I do? All I did was just be born. Man, let me tell you something about God, bro. God be unfair sometimes, bro. God be glitching the matrix. How you punishing somebody for things they ain't do? At all. That's what it feel like when you're dealing with all these generational curses and collateral damage. You know what I'm saying? So look, though. I'm gonna tell you, for those of you who be like, nah, bro, God would not, for those of you who gonna be like, okay, God does not do no collateral damage. God does not make people suffer for other people's actions. Really? Let's take it back to the beginning. When Adam and Eve ate the fruit, we got affected by that. We started suffering from stuff we ain't do. Are you Adam? Are you Eve? You are not. You are not Adam. You are not Eve. So why are we suffering for what they did? You know what I'm saying? Stuff don't even make sense, bro. Why are we suffering for stuff? I'm not Adam. Adam? Who is Adam? I ain't never seen him, ever. Have you ever met Adam, bro? Hey, bro, some of you might have met Adam. Man, it better not be vampires listening right now. Some of you met Adam? Hold on, bro. Man, bro. Hopefully ain't no haters. Hopefully ain't no haters listening right now. Because they done probably glitched the matrix and met Adam. As for the rest of us, normal civilians, and regular people who ain't haters, we ain't never met Adam at all. Have you met Adam? Who is Adam? Who is Adam, bro? We don't know. We ain't never seen him. We ain't never met him. You went to Burger King with Adam, bro. So you was in the drive-thru with Adam and Eve. You was in the drive-thru with Adam and Eve. Don't tell me you ate the forbidden burger, bro. Do not tell me you ate the forbidden burger, bro. You was not there. So why we all suffering for what they did? Why are we suffering for what Adam did? We acting like Adam and Eve. Bro, we ain't in, bro. Do you even know how Adam and Eve was dressed, bro? We know they ain't had no, like, bro, Balenciaga was not there back then, bro. Like, they ain't had no Gucci, Balenciaga, they ain't had no Supreme, they ain't had no Jordans back then, bro. They ain't had all these, bro, they did not have all these white man's clothes, bro. So how did this happen that we suffering from them? You know what I'm saying? They ate they ate the forbidden fruit, right? Did the forbidden fruit go in your stomach? No. So why you be suffering for what they did? You know what I'm saying? Like generational curses, bro. I do not agree with this, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like there's many times where God does collateral damage. Okay, God is like, okay, I'm mad with this person. I'm pissed off with this person. And then when God do punish that person, it's like, it's not single-targetedly punishing that person. It's like I'm noticing like God be like doing collateral damage. Like, think of it like in Call on Duty, bro. Call on Duty, Call of Duty. Call on something. You know what I'm saying? Call on who? Man, hey, the call on the door, wherever. Think of it like Call of Duty. You like lock in on one target, right? If God has beef with one person, why doesn't he just lock in on that one person? You know what I'm saying, Lord? Like, please just lock in on one person. Why are we suffering for stuff that collateral damage? You know what I'm saying? Why are we suffering collateral damage for stuff we ain't do? We ain't do. Bro, you got so many black people out here suffering because of sins of ancestors, bro. We not our ancestors, bro. Who are we never met them. Bro, our ancestors, bro, majority of them, we never met them face to face. So why are we suffering for what they did? If they disobey God, why can't everybody just have their individual clean slate, bro? Clean slate. No suffering from what somebody else did. No suffering from, oh, this uncle did this, this person's uncle did that, and the other person's uncle did who and did when? How? What uncle did when and who when in the mountain or the fountains and Colossus, Potassos? How, bro? We don't know nothing about this. Why are we suffering for some stuff that we ain't did? God is unfair, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. God is unfair when it comes to doing that collateral damage. Them generational curses, them just fly over your head, bro. Imagine, right? You in the hospital. As soon as you come out the womb, bro, you look up So look, you in the hospital, you come out the womb, you look up, you'll be like, what do I see? I have a clean slate. I ain't did nothing. I have no actions. I have never did nothing. I have no actions. Here comes a cloud. You gonna look up to the sky. You gonna see the Dragon Balls. You gonna see Planet Shenron and be like, wait, whose action is this? I ain't did that. Who's summoning Shenron? What's going on? Like, who's messing the time machine up? Like, I ain't did nothing yet. Here comes the generational curses and the suffering from people before or your parents or something, and it's forming a cloud over you. Start raining fire. What fire? What is fire? Like, bruh, hey, bruh, take me back into the womb, bruh. I'm gone, bruh. The baby gonna be like, hey, bruh. The baby gonna be like, hey, bruh. Reverse, bro. U-turn, bro. We got to go. We ain't about to, hey, we ain't about to suffer somebody else's stuff. Because I don't know whose things this is, bro. Who caused all this chaos? And now I'm suffering for other people's chaos? Hey, bro. Man, that baby gonna do a U-turn, bro. That baby gonna do like a U-turn and reverse. Go back into the womb, become a sperm again, and he's disappear. I'm trying to tell you. That baby gonna be parallel parking, all type of stuff. That baby gone. That baby ain't never been seen before, ever. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hey, what going on, bro? What going on, bro? Like, what is God allowing, bro? Hey, bro, I don't agree with God on generational curses, on collateral damage. I feel like God, man, I feel like God is the greatest sniper of all time. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that anybody playing COD is a better sniper than God. So if a person that playing COD could lock in on one target as the enemy, I feel like God is also knowing how to lock in on the very person he's mad at without spreading the damage and the suffering to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be a way, bro, to not spread the damage. But hey, that's just my honesty, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just be keeping it real with God, bro. I don't be having time to live a lie, bro. I don't be having the time to fake and lie to myself as though I agree with generational curses. I do not agree with generational curses when it comes to innocent babies that's being born, basically innocent people that's being born. I don't agree with generational curses just being over them. You know what I'm saying? I don't even agree with collateral damage of where God is damaging innocent people nearby for something one person did that he's mad at. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Lord, please lock in on that one person. You're the best sniper in the universe. Lock in on that one person who you mad at, who you have beef with. You know what I'm saying? Like please lock in on that one person. Why is it that like the damage is spreading? Why is the Lord doing area damage for anybody, bro? You know what I'm saying? Now you being born into captivity. You know what I'm saying? You got some people, the babies in slavery, bro, they were just born. Just think about it. Just think about being born into slavery, bro. You know, just think about being born into slavery. Like, how is that fair? You know, some Christians may say, oh, you know, God is fair, God is fair, God is cool, God is fair. Yes, God is cool. But God is also unfair, though. Like, just think about it, bro. You born into slavery, bro. Like, you literally, just imagine just being born back then into slavery, bro. And then you got to understand, slavery still exists to this day. So people still being born into slavery, bro. Like, imagine you just born into some things you ain't even have no part creating or making. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had no part creating or making any of this stuff. It is not your fault, bro. You just born. It feel like the only crime you committed is just being born, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, our ancestors, bro, they disobeyed God. They pissed God off. But even the kids that they had, bro, the kids ain't had nothing to do with our ancestors disobeying God. And then now, Black people still disobeying God to this day. And the cycle continues, bro. And bro, when God gets cruel, bro, God can get real cruel, and God can get real petty and cruel, bro. Like maximum cruelty, maximum pettiness. Do not listen to the Christian version of God, bro, because that's not the reality, bro. God can get real cruel and real petty and all types of stuff, man. But man, like, I just wanted to basically just share how I feel about all this stuff, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, and just use the information that God just revealed to me, you know what I'm saying, through different. God just revealed to me, man. You know what I'm saying? God revealed to me all this information, like, man, like, and I just have to just speak on it, bruh. I just have to speak on it, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, and Tiari also talked about how our ancestors, bro, they got into slavery because they disobeyed God. So it's like now, any kid that you have to suffer. You know what I'm saying? What if you are that kid that just born? Don't you know how scary it is to be born? Just think about how scary it is to be born, bro. In slavery, or just be born. Just think of like one of the worst human tragedies that happened on Earth. What if you just formulate in the womb and just come out in those times? You are suffering automatically. You ain't did nothing. You are automatically suffering. You ain't did nothing. You automatically suffering off, bro. Soon as you touch down on the airport called Earth, you suffer. It's like you're cooked off rip. And I don't agree with God on that, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like God should really just target the ones that he's really angry with, and the one that really like he trying to punish, and really just spare the innocent people, bro, from just suffering all this. Because sometimes it takes so long and so many years to break these generational curses. It takes so long, bro. You fight it almost your entire life trying to break stuff. It's not easy, but that's basically everything I wanted to talk about, bro. Peace.